Okay, on this video, I'm going to show you how to find the vertex, axis of symmetry, and y-intercept of a parabola. So you've got your formulas here. One of the main ones you're going to use is this h equals negative b over 2a. H is the x value of your vertex. The a and b from that formula are the same a and b that you would use if you were using the quadratic formula. So we're going to refer back to this y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, so let's just do the first problem. So if y is equal to 1/2 x squared minus 5x minus 29 over 2, then a is equal to negative 1/2, b is equal to negative 5, c is negative 29 over 2. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is find our vertex. So h of our vertex is negative b over 2a. Like, that's just the formula that you use. In this case, h is negative 5, so positive 5, over 2 times a, which is negative 1/2. So the top is positive 5. 2 times negative 1/2 is negative 1. And you're going to want a scientific calculator to do these problems. That'll make it a lot easier, unless you can do a lot of this in your head. So then 5 divided by negative 1 is negative 5. So that's our h. In order to find our k, we're going to plug it in to this formula. So, our vertex is hk. So h is an x and k is a certain y. So we're going to plug k in for y, and we're going to plug this negative 5 in for x. So negative 1/2, negative 5 squared minus 5 times x, which is negative 5, minus 29 over 2. So this negative 5 went there in place of the x, and there in place of the x. So there and there. Okay? So then, like I said, you can use your graphing or your scientific calculator, just type all that in, or you can kind of do it in your head. Negative 5 squared is 25. Negative 5 times negative 5 is positive 25. And then 29 divided by 2 is 14.5. Negative 1/2 times 25 is negative 12.5 plus 25 minus 14.5. Then that is positive 12.5 minus 14.5, which is negative 2. But you don't have to do this the way I just did it. You can type this into your scientific calculator, but you need a good calculator to do that. So I got negative 5, and then I got negative 2. That means my vertex is negative 5, negative 2. So we're going to sketch this, but you don't have to draw a real neat graph. You don't have to make 5 little marks and on your x and y axis. Just estimate where negative 5, negative 2 would be. It might be something like that. Now this parabola is going to open down because the first thing out in front of the x squared is negative. If you have a negative out there, then it's going to open down. And if you have a positive, it's going to open like that. Okay? So we know that it's going to open down. Now I want you to find the y-intercept. So this is the y-axis, this is the x-axis. To find the y-intercept, you're going to plug in x equals 0. So remember, our equation was y equals negative 1/2 x squared minus 5x minus 29 over 2. So when you plug 0 in there and there, all of that is going to be 0. 0 minus 0, all of that's just going to be 0. So you're just going to be left with this number at the end. So basically, your y-intercept is always equal to your c. We could put that as one of the formulas. The y-intercept is always equal to c. Y-intercept is equal to c, like that c there. Okay? So in this case, that is negative 14.5. So just kind of make an estimate of where that would be and just mark it, negative 14.5. So that means it's going to go through like that. Now, this doesn't look very neat, but it doesn't have to. I want you to show me that you understand where the vertex is, which is negative 5, negative 2, and where the y-intercept is. The axis of symmetry then is just a dotted line that cuts the parabola in half, and that's x equals negative 5. It's x equals whatever that h value was. Okay, so that's how you do those.